Hi, this is Gary Ellis. Just a quick thought for today. Might help you out. It's amazing how many things disappear when you're staring at Jesus. That's an issue of the heart, because the eyes of the heart are the faculties that stare at Jesus. It's important that our brain's not our boss, but that our hearts are king in our life. It doesn't mean that we scrap our brains. It doesn't mean that we check our brains at the door when we give our lives to the Lord. But what it does mean is that we put our brains in their proper position as our servants, the servant of the king of our life, of the temple of our life. That communication that's going on from the heart. Most of us give our brains more time in our lives, our intellect and our reasoning capacity, than we give our heart time to expand, to grow, to strengthen. Now, one of the reasons that that takes place is because our brain will fight us every step of the way until we begin a habit of giving our heart preeminence. And we have to give our heart preeminence through time. It takes time to develop our hearts. Time that we've given to our brain. Now the brain is going to scream with distractions. It's also going to say, "This is a huge waste of time," when you're giving time to the heart. But let me say this, it's not a distraction. Soak in the presence of the Lord with your heart. Allow your heart to focus its eyes upon Jesus. Allow the imagination of your heart to begin grasping the realities of the Spirit of Christ that is within you and that is one with you. Allow Him to begin to stir in your imagination. It's amazing, as I started out by saying, how many things around us disappear, how many stresses disappear, how many things that are good but not the best that disappear when we're simply focused on Jesus. This is not an issue of becoming a spiritual couch potato who has all kinds of good thoughts about what it is to be a Christian but never does anything. There are works involved, but what you'll discover is your life doesn't become the life of a couch potato, not doing anything and only spiritualizing everything. It actually means you'll become a very active person simply because Jesus was very active. But Jesus Himself said, "I do nothing, I say nothing, that I don't see the Father doing, that I hear the Father saying." He also said, "Apart from me, you can't do anything." That's right in the same line of thought of He didn't do anything He didn't see the Father doing or say what He didn't hear the Father saying. But it takes time to waste time. That's what the brain says. With the Lord. Nurture the eyes of your heart, and you'll be surprised how much more peaceful your life becomes. Until next time, this is Gary Ellis.